Beat around the bush.
You're listening to the radio show Beat Around the Bush, presented by CEI and supported by Erasmus+. Uh, I am Yeva from Lithuania, and with me in the studio we have three guests.
I'm Angela from Spain.
I'm Fernando from Spain too.
And I'm Marysia from Poland.
And last week they were in Varna in a festival, so would you like to tell us what the festival was like and what was the festival actually?
The festival was called Fun City Plus, and it was aimed for young people. There were a lot of workshops dedicated for young people to make their life more active.
Yeah. So you went to this festival for what was your purpose being in the festival?
So we went there for 4 days, and our purpose was mainly to be like young reporters, like taking videos, taking photos, making articles that we will publish in our website. It's called theyouth.info. And yeah, that was all. Also to participate in the festival, like in the workshops.
Mm-hmm. So, what was your experience in the festival? What did you do? Like, maybe you can share some stories, what you experienced, what you saw, what you liked.
So we were starting every day like around 9-10. We were going there. You know, the festival was happening in the Sea Garden. It's next to the Black Sea in Varna, and it's a really nice place. So all the workshops were happening in the park. It was a really nice place, like to have the workshops, because it was very like, outside, not in the classrooms or whatever. And we were just trying to get
So we tried to participate in some of the workshops. For example, I tried to learn traditional Bulgarian dances, but I think I joined the workshop too late and it was already too difficult for me. But the last day there was workshops for the volunteers there, and we had a water fight, and funny yoga. It was yoga by laughing.
Nice. So I heard you also had to do a workshop yourself, right?
Yes, I was supposed to have twice my workshop, but first time the only participants were Fernanda and Angela, and the second time there was some small girls who wanted to participate, but the workshop was about addictions, so I need to tell them that they need parents' agreement and they go.
Yeah. So what was your workshop? What exactly did you talk about?
My workshop was about addictions, to understand its mechanism and to learn about them in general. It wasn't about any specific addiction, but how we can divide them, how the people who are addicted work in the society, things like this.
And did you like making the workshop?
I was very stressed because it was my first workshop in English. Before I was doing workshop but in Polish, so it was stressful. But I think Fernando can say more how it finally went.
Yeah, Angela and me we were there on the first day, and Marisa, well, she did some exercise that you can, try to get some information how the addictions work, what you lose when you are an addicted person, and it was really like informational, educational, and yeah, Marisa did well.
What about other workshops? Can you share what workshops did you go to? What you did there?
In the end, we didn't like really participate in many because we were mainly working.
Hmm.
So in the end, like Marisa said, I think we went to this funny yoga, like laugh yoga. It was really nice experience because when they tell you about you are going to do a workshop about yoga, you expect this kind of position, like hold still and all this stuff. But in the end, it was really like exercise to improve your, let's say, self-esteem. Really like laughing about yourself with others. So it was like there was a really nice atmosphere, and I think we enjoyed a lot. And also, we weren't doing any position like yoga style, but we were laughing all the time, like ha 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 ho ho ho. We were doing these noises in every exercise, and in the end, in your stomach, something is really working. So that was really good. If I don't know, maybe next year, if someone is listening and they go to Fan City Plus next year
Hmm.
and is there, I really recommend this workshop because they will enjoy it.
Good. Any other?
Um, so, as I said before, I try to participate in some dancing workshops, the Bulgarian traditional dance, and also Zumba. But the Zumba was just before my workshop, so I didn't participate for the whole one. But before yoga, the volunteers had a workshop about. It wasn't a workshop; it was a fun. It was a water fight with this new um, sponge pistols, which you can see everywhere near the seaside. So it was super fun. I get completely wet at the end, but as a gift, I get one of these sponge pistols. So my
Ooh.
flatmates are not happy now, I suppose.
As long as Sira is completely fine, I guess. Let's see at the end of the summer. Maybe we will have some battles in our garden. Let's see. I wanted also to talk about. It wasn't a workshop. It was more like a contest. There was like two contests. One it was about singing. Um, like it was kind of. I don't know if you know about the boys from UK or
Yeah.
America.
It's like a talent show.
Yeah, it was kind of talent show. People were competing to each other, singing a cappella songs, and it was quite funny. We had some fun there. Yeah, and then the next day there was a hip hop free battle contest that. It was one of the best things at least I experienced in the festival because I don't know, we were expecting something different, but in the end, it was really like really nice atmosphere. People was dancing, um, like kids of 5 years old competing against people of 30 years old, and it was funny to see how the little kids are already like dancing so good that they have a really good future ahead. So if you want to see what we are talking about, you can go to the Fan City Plus Facebook page because we were recording the live, streaming. So it's there for anyone who wants to check it out.
To see a little bit of the Varna city because the first day we came there we had a bus party, which wasn't really a bus party because there was not so many participants, but we go around whole Varna and had few steps when we can go outside and see the city, like the monument of the friendship between Bulgaria and Soviets, and we also could see all the seaside by night with all the lights, so that was really nice. And at the festival, there was also a group who was teaching, maybe rather children than teenagers, archering and sword fighting. And they also had a bird, so that was also a super cool thing.
Well, I think we did a really nice summary of what happened there. I suggest people just to wait for next year, check it out. Probably they will enjoy. It's 4 days of fun. I mean, Varna is a very nice city with sun, beach, whatever you want, like to relax and enjoy. So definitely next year, if you are in any city in Bulgaria, just hop
Yeah.
in the train and go there.
Yeah, great. Now, I would like to talk about your project, what you do. So, you're volunteering in Kazanluk,
That's right. Yeah.
and so what is your project? What is the purpose of your project? What do you do?
So our project is called The Youth. TheYouth.info is the website where we are, I mean, our project is a media project, so mainly we are working on a website where we publish articles, video, and photos. And the topics that we cover are related to Bulgarian culture, and also youth policies, European awareness, ecology. So at the moment, we are working on the website to make it better. So maybe in few weeks, if you are listening to this, it's already there. Not yet. But yeah, it's. I mean, we've been only working on this 2 months, but you can go there and see the work of previous volunteers that they were here like from a few months ago.
We are 3 people in the project, and every one of us has different tasks. So, for example, Fernando is working on the website, and Angela is more graphic designer there, and I'm responsible for writing articles. So, everyone has different tasks. So we complete each other, not do the same thing.
Yeah. So, you only came recently to Bulgaria, right?
Yes, they are there for 2 months, and I'm for 1 month.
So, have you already visited a few cities in Bulgaria?
Yes, Varna last week, and also 2 weeks ago Sozopol. And well, for me, maybe that's enough right now. Like also Kazanluk, the area. We were one day in Stara Zagora with friends, so the area of Kazanluk and these two sea cities. What about Fernando? He can tell by himself.
So I was already like pretty much everywhere. I'm missing some, bigger cities, but
Yeah.
I was in Sofia and Plovdiv, Burgas, Osopol, Varna. So I think I'm missing just Stara Zagora that I'm here today, but I don't know how much time I have to check it out. And Veliko Tarnovo. I was also in Rila Monastery. That is really nice. I recommend it to go. But yeah.
Yeah, so-
So many places. I mean, it's so good. I mean, the country is really comfortable to travel. I think for me, I find it comfortable.
Yeah.
You
So, what did you like most? And
for me, I have a debate between Varna and Burgas because they are really nice cities. They are different, but I still don't know which one I will choose.
so, did you go to all those places for your project, or just to see the places for yourself?
No, in my case, it was all like holiday time.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
Well, for me, definitely Varna wins. There is everything. It's a big city with a seaside, with places to go out in the evening, with many cultural places like museums. And also there is a mausoleum of Polish kings, so I feel like super patriotic. So definitely Varna wins for me.
Yeah. So, what is to be like? What are you gonna do next for your project? Are you gonna go visit other cities and write about them, or more about events that happen?
For sure, our next task will be going to Thracian tombs near Kazanluk, because we visited one in the town, but there are some others around the town. So it's for sure the next thing we will do. What else we will see?
We are cultural exchange. So, for example, we are thinking about sharing recipes of our traditional dishes, cuisine, from different countries. For example, Angela and me, we will try to share the recipes of gazpacho and tortilla de patatas for everyone who wants to try it at home. We will also, I think maybe we will start doing some kind of language coffee around middle of September. So we will try to teach and show the culture and language of Spain to locals in Kazanluk.
Yeah, I heard there was Italian cafe,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah.
so now it's gonna be Spanish.
Yeah. And what about Polish? Will be there a language coffee in Polish?
Well, I'm not sure if anyone will be so brave to learn Polish language.
Well,
Let's see.
I've heard that there are a lot of Polish people in the seaside.
They are. I hear them everywhere. I even can start judge by appearance who is Polish one. Really, there is so much Polish people.
Yeah.
They even have Polish menus in the restaurants in Sozopol and in the museums in Varna. I saw Polish guides, so they are really prepared for Polish tourists. Okay, so what we were doing in Kazanluk for the first month was mostly visiting all museums we have there. So of course, we went to the Rose Museum, which for me was the best one from all museums we have there, and it shows the production of rose oil from the beginning till now. But mostly it's the same technique. Like they said that the first technique was the best one, and they keep it. So that was for me the best museum. We also go to the ethnographical museum, which was also good. We saw two houses, one of the merchant, the other one of the peasants, and how they live in the 19th century. That was also very interesting. I think they live in similar conditions, both of these people. So that's surprising a little bit. We also went to the Thracian tomb, or to the copy of Thracian tomb, because it's forbidden to go inside the real one. It's a very small one, but very colorful. And we went to the historical museum and art gallery, which is in the same building. And we are very lucky we went there with our guide, who tell us everything about it. So our knowledge about the beginnings of Kazanluk area, it's much bigger now. And also one of the worker from the museum invited me and volunteers from other organization to go to archaeological place near Kazanluk in Buzovgrad. So there are they found ruins of castle and the church from 5th and 6th century, and they just finished their works there, so it's pretty new thing to visit. So I could even talk with the archaeologists, what was very cool thing.
Yeah.
I would like to also mention the photography museum and gallery, because it's right next to the art gallery and historical museum, and it's really nice museum because it shows you like the process of the photography from the beginning till now. Cameras like maybe 60 years old, like everyone who is listening, maybe they don't even know what how pictures were taken like 20 years ago, but you can see it there. And they usually have like one exposition every month. So I really, if you pass by Kazanluk, I recommend to go, because they really bring nice photography here, not only from Bulgaria, but for example right now we have an exhibition from an English photographer, and I really recommend it. So check it out, yeah, please.
Yeah.
And it's quite cheap. And if you're a student, for one leva you can get in. So why? I really recommend also the Plovdiv Museum. I think from the ones that I've been, is one of the best, and they have really nice mosaics, like really if you are there, it's worth to visit because it's really awesome. You don't expect it there.
And if we talk about places to visit outside the Kazanluk, there is also a very nice church in Sozopol, the one where you can find relics of John Baptist. And well, except that there are these relics, it's a very nice building. It's alley of the palms just in front of it, and then you go inside and it's very colorful, and you can really feel that it's the Byzantine part of Europe, not the Catholic part. Really, it's very beautiful place.
Yeah.
So we also have like a newsletter that is published monthly on paper. Um, you can find it in the libraries of Stara Zagora, Veliko Tarnovo, and Kazanluk. So every month is like a small newsletter with, I don't know, 7 articles in Bulgarian and one in English. So everyone who is interested in reading what we do from other volunteers who were here, or everything we publish on the website mostly, and then we publish also in paper. And it's available for free to read in the libraries of these cities that I mentioned. So it's nice. If you want to know more, you can go to the library and check it
So
out.
what is the newsletter called?
It's called The Youth, but it's in Bulgarian, as I don't know the word in Bulgarian, but it's The Youth. We will also like to invite people who wants to collaborate with us in any way, like doing articles, making films, videos, or photos. So we are open for every kind of something that we can do together. So you can just write us on Facebook or on our website. We will be happy to hear new ideas and maybe collaborate. Who knows what will happen? It's nice.
Yeah, we will share the websites on Facebook.
Perfect.
And thank you for talking, sharing your experiences.
Thank you too. Ačiū.
Yeah, and
Thank you, and we hope to visit you again. Let's meet again in a few months. Maybe we can tell you more about places we visit and events we
Maybe.
go. Yeah, maybe.